Oh, the fire is so delightful. Oh no. How does that song go? Do y'all know the song? Hello, everyone. This is Jen with Jen's Den Art. And guess what? We are painting tonight. Are y'all excited? I'm trying to put my little ribbons in my hair. It's actually ribbon from my stash of present wrapping, but I thought it would be cute. So say hello when you get here. Tell us hi. This is Jen with Jen's Den Art, and I am going to show y'all something in a second as soon as I can get my little ribbon tied. Okay, I have my little ribbon. There it is. Hello. Hi, Carrie. How are you? I have a surprise to show y'all. Look out of my window. Can you see what's happening? It is snowing. It is snowing, and it's snowing hard. It really is. It was not supposed to snow today, but that's what we get for living up here, right? So hello from beautiful Montana. I am snowed in today for this wonderful painting, and I hope that you come along and join us. If you have not joined yet, let me make sure that I put the link in our comment here so I can make sure that y'all get on the bandwagon. So yes, mountain life, right? Mountain life, Carrie. I love it though. I really do. So say hi. Hi, Angela. Send some of that snow to Eastern. This is actually the first big snow that we have so far. So we're really kind of late with snow. It's been really crazy this year. We've been having like 45-degree weather and no snow for like over a month. So we're actually kind of excited about the snow. I like it. Hi, Tony. Hi, Kelly. Hi, Ann. So I am coming on today. Oh, I miss Montana. Pam, come on back. You know, it's a beautiful place and we absolutely love it. Cold, North Dakota. Hi, Sandy. We're cold today too. It was like 9 degrees this morning when we woke up. I don't know what it is right now. Let me check and see what it is right now. So what we're doing today, usually I can check really quick, but maybe not. No, I don't know what the temperature is right now. Here we go. 21. Says 21. So that's not too bad. So here we are. We are going to be starting on our Snowy Pines pop-up paint party tonight at 7 p.m. Central. It's going to be 3 nights. And I just wanted to come on today and invite all of you who have not signed up yet to go ahead and sign up. If you have signed up, please go ahead and say, I have signed up, or me, or something, so that we know that you are signed up for our pop-up paint party. Y'all, we almost have 400 people in there. There was like 370 or something like that. I'm so excited. This is my biggest pop-up paint party yet. So come on in. It's only $10. So if you are a mini triber, you get in for 50% off. So you get in for $5. If you're a tribe sister, you get in free. So come on in and make sure that you join. Everything is happening in a private Facebook group. So these are the most prominent questions that I get. Do I have access if I cannot make the lives? Absolutely. So we will be going live for 3 days, Monday night, Tuesday night, and Wednesday night at 7 p.m. Central every night for approximately an hour to an hour and 15 minutes, okay? And I'm going to explain all of this to you, and we're even going to gesso our board today. If you want to, you don't have to gesso your board. So this is what's happening. We're just going to take it slow because this is a great beginner course for those of you out there who think you do not know how to paint. This is all acrylic painting, okay? All acrylics. You can use the basic acrylics in the little craft bottles, or you can use the tubes of paint. I'll show you the difference right here. Okay, so you may have just little craft bottles like this, or you may have some paints like this in the tubes. Just whatever you have in stock will be perfect. Just look at the colors. What are the colors we're going to be using? We're going to be using some reds, some greens, some whites, some blues, and some browns. And I don't know, do y'all see anything else? Red, green, blue, oh, black and black. So we're going to be using black too. So that's it. Those are the only colors you need. I promise you, I am going to show you how to make the dark greens, the light greens, even with just one green. You'll be able to do all of that. I'll show you how to make the darker reds. You don't need to go out and buy all kinds of crazy supplies to be able to do this. Just what you have in stock. Yay, all signed up and ready to go. Kathy is in, and Becky. Hi, Becky. How are you? Pat is in, and Ann is in, and hi, Michelle. Blizzard in northern Michigan. We're having a blizzard right now too, I think. It sure does look like it. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. I'll show y'all. I'll send y'all a picture after this. So this is the final product that I did when I painted it the first time. Okay, so we are going to recreate this almost exactly, except for the Let It Snow writing. There's going to be an even prettier example and sample. Once you sign up, what's going to happen is you're going to pay $10. You're going to immediately get an email. When you get that email, you are going to have an invitation to join the Facebook group, and you're going to have a link to download the supply list and the template. Okay, so you will have all of that information. The template is already sized for a 16 by 20, but you can paint it any size you want. You do not have to. I'm not going to use a template. This is easy enough for me not to use a template. It's really easy, but the template is provided if you want to be able. So I'm going to show you both. I'm going to show you how to use the template, and I'm going to show you how to sketch it without having a template. Y'all, this is not a real window. This is actually acrylic paint on an acrylic surface. And this framing is our own DIY framing. And my husband, Michael, is going to be here with us. And he is going to show you that option if you want to learn how to frame on these, these kind of panels, because this is a panel. This is an acrylic panel board. Let me show you exactly what I'm talking about right here. You do not have to have that, though. That's just an extra bonus for you if you do want that. Hello, Sherry and Nadine. And y'all do me a favor and sprinkle the love if you do not mind. Let me see if I can get this out of here. If you do not mind, I would really appreciate you sprinkling the love. The more the merrier tonight. We would love to hit the 400 mark in our pop-up paint party. We are at like 375 or something like that. So it would be super fun if we could have 400 people in there. Wouldn't that be awesome? I'm so excited. So this is a canvas panel. Okay, it's just a thin board. I love painting on these, and I like to show you a variety. This is probably about the 8th pop-up paint party that I do. I've done some that are painted on wood. I show you how to make your palette boards to paint on wood. I've done some that are painted on the thicker canvases, and now I'm doing one painting on a thin canvas board. So I'm also going to show you how to finish it better if you want to have a nice pretty frame on it to be able to do so. This one is actually, I went steal it out of my my kitchen. It's hanging right behind my dining room table, and it looks beautiful in there. So hello, Kathy. Hi, Patricia and Tony and Mary and Miss Pat. How are you doing? Hey, Francisco. So glad you're here. Thank you for sprinkling. Trina has signed up. Tell me if you signed up. I would love to know. So y'all, I am repurposing a canvas panel board because this morning I came down here and I said, okay, I'm ready to go to work. And I said, the first thing I need to do is get my stuff ready for my pop-up paint party tonight. Well, guess what? I don't have any more 16 by 20 canvas panel boards in my house. And I would have run to the store, but one, we live 45 minutes away from a store. And two, it is snowing like blizzardy. So I was like, okay, crash, what can I do? What crash course on something? So I started thinking, I said, well, I have a 12 by 16 board I could use, but I found this. It was hiding under my desk. It had an older painting on it that I didn't like. And I said, you know what? I'm going to just reuse this one and I'm going to paint over it. So the first thing that I did was I just put a layer of white acrylic paint, titanium white acrylic paint. You can kind of see the painting underneath it. I put a layer of white acrylic paint on it. And what I'm going to do now is I am going to put a layer of gesso on it just to give it that nice, smooth finish. So this is the first time I opened this. I'm so excited. I just bought a brand new container of gesso. Okay, y'all know I have a Blick affiliate store and I love Blick. So this gesso is super thick. Look at that. Look how thick it is. Can y'all see that? All right, so this is the first time I use it. And I am basically just going to apply just with a regular flat brush. This is going to come out with water, so I'm not really worried about it. I'm just going to use a regular flat brush. It doesn't, I mean, it's not, I'm not going to be able to get it like smooth because I have a painting, you know, and my paintings, I usually use heavy body acrylics. So some of my canvas has a little bit of texture on it already because of that heavy body acrylic that was used on the previous painting. But you know what? That's okay. It's not going to be a big deal at all. But look how good this gesso is covering this. It is really covering it well, and I'm super excited about it. This is the first time I use this gesso, so let me show it to you again. And I should have given you my Blick affiliate link. I buy them in pretty big bulks because I use so much of it. So this is just a Blick brand. It's no special brand. It is just, oops, did y'all see that? I dropped some on the floor. If y'all would see my floor, you would know that I probably can't even find the spot that I just dropped on the floor. So I'm going to put all of this gesso on. And y'all, the reason why I'm doing this pre-pop-up paint party is because this is totally optional. You do not have to do this. Will we be able to use your framing technique if you use a canvas? Yes, you will be able to use. I actually have a DIY framing technique for all of the different kinds of painting surfaces out there. So, so yes, you will be able to use our framing technique. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and put all of this on here. If I have a board panel, do I need to gesso? So that is a great question. So this is strictly optional. I like gessoing because I want, just pay attention to your surface, okay? Pass your hand over your surface. If your surface is super, I'm looking for the one I had a little while ago. Let me find it. I did not like the surface of the canvas that I picked up a little while ago. Let me find it. I think it's right here. Yes. Okay, so here's a canvas that was one of my options for painting on today. And I'm going to try really hard to see. Okay, so can y'all see how rough that is? It looks like, well, it's cotton. And it's really, really rough. I think you can see right here. Like when I pass my hand over it, it's kind of prickly. So I don't like that. I don't like that my canvas has that texture. So that would be a reason for me to want a gesso because I'm thinking, my paintbrush is not going to move very nice and smooth on that prickly surface. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to gesso it, and it's going to give me a nice, smoother, not necessarily completely smooth like a piece of glass, but it's going to give me a much smoother texture for my paintbrushes to to play on and to move on. And you never know until you start using gesso how much it really helps your painting surface and your paintbrush strokes. Okay, so I say, I mean, it's completely optional, but I say give it a try. You don't have to go out and buy a big container like this. You can buy gesso in like a little tube and just try it and see if it really does make a difference for you. And if it does, then maybe that's just something you might want to look into and start using. But I know that I have fallen in love with gesso, and it helps make your painting your paint stick much better. I have a little piece of hair. It might be a part of the paintbrush that came off right there. So yeah, that's a great question. Is anybody else? Is that white with a little blue? No, it's actually I am repurposing a painting that was underneath this. So some of what you see, that color variation that you see, is actually the paint from the other painting. So yeah, you can kind of see like some of this was red. I don't know if y'all can see that. See there were some little stockings right here. So yeah. And this gesso is definitely a matte finish, which I really like. I don't know if they really have different levels of gesso, like it's a non-yellowing, flexible gesso, high quality artist gesso. Can apply on canvas, wood, hardboard, paper, and other porous surfaces as a preparatory ground for oil or acrylic painting. So there you go. That little explanation there said it a lot better than I would have said it. So yeah, so this is what we're going to do. We're going to go live every night in the Facebook group, in the private Facebook group. Tribe Sisters, you get in free. Mini Tribers, you get a 50% discount. So it only costs you $5 to come on in and join us. And if you're not a tribe member and if you're not a mini triber, then you get to pay $10 to come on in. And y'all, did I tell y'all that I'm giving away an annual membership to my tribe tonight? To somebody? Not tonight. One of the 3 nights I am giving away, and you don't have to be present to win. Yes, you do. You do have to be present to win, because I'm like, okay, how am I picking my winners? So I pick my winner, and I don't know when I'm going to be giving it away. I have not decided. It's going to be totally, totally random. I pick my winner by just like randomly going through the comments when we're on live, and I would just like, touch one of the comments. So you have to be, commenting at the time and all that good stuff. So it's going to be super fun. My annual subscription is $385. So I'm giving away one of those. Even if you are already a subscriber, you can still have the opportunity to win. You just won't have to pay anymore, and you get to stay in for free for a whole year. My monthly subscription is $35 a month. We paint live every week, and we do a two session painting every week. My mini tribe is $17 a month, and we paint live every month. So the mini tribe is a once a month painting. The tribe is a once a week painting live. And the annual is just a tribe membership, but you just pay for the whole year and you don't have to pay monthly. So that's the way it all works. And then if you don't want to be locked into a subscription, every few months I do one painting like this, probably once every 10 to 12 weeks. I do one painting like this for like either, I call them all pop-up paint parties. Sometimes it's a $10 pop-up paint party. Sometimes it's a $15 pop-up paint party. It just depends on how much work it takes me on the back end, but before I decide like how much to charge. So this one's a $10 pop-up paint party. It's really not going to be a difficult pop-up paint party at all. If you pay attention and follow the directions that I give and teach you, I promise you it will be super, super fun. By the way, I'm going to let this gesso dry, and I'm going to put one more coat in about an hour after I let this dry. It's drying really, really fast. Well, not quite. I still have marks on my hand. So we're going to let this dry. And I'm going to show you this painting again that we are painting tonight. So yes, awesome Christmas gift. Where do you sign up if you are a tribe member? You just go to the Facebook group. There's like 3 posts in the private Facebook group that have the group link. Just go to the announcements in our private Facebook group, our tribe paid member group, and you will find the link to get to the pop-up paint party group. Okay, Miss Marilyn? Would applying a base coat of white be the same as gesso? It is not. It is not the same as applying. Y'all, it's like super snowing outside. So paint is paint. Gesso is more like a primer. So I want you to think about if you were painting a wall in your house. Like, for example, this wall behind me. Y'all, this is actually just a wall that I painted to make it look like wood. All right. But what if I decided that I wanted to paint that wall solid white, and I wanted to get rid of all of those black lines and the blues and the browns and all that kind of stuff? I probably wouldn't just go buy a gallon of white paint and just keep on putting a white paint over white paint over white paint, right? I probably would buy what first? I would buy a primer first, and I would kind of cover up that layer. And it's just like it's a thicker, more opaque type of covering, and it protects your surface. Okay, it protects your surface. For example, if this wall might have like a spot on it that has like maybe like a little grease stain or something, if I want to protect my surface, I'm going to kilt that first. I'm going to put a nice kilts layer first, and then I'm going to put my new color paint that I want. So that's kind of like the same concept as you would use if you were wanting to paint on a canvas. All right. So I hope that makes sense, because canvas is actually cotton. So your acrylic paint is a lot more, I guess the fibers in it will absorb into the cotton if you don't give it a nice coat of gesso. A lot of your boards, probably all of your boards or all of your canvases, come with gesso on them already. So you can use them as is. But if you want to step it up a little bit and make your painting experience just a little bit better, then gesso is definitely an option that will make your painting experience better and will make your final product better as well. Okay, so hi Jan, this is on a piece of canvas board, or you can use just like a regular canvas like this, and the red is actually just red paint. It's me painting using acrylic paint, and I make it look like a window, and I am going to show you how to paint that. Okay, so the whole thing is just paint on a 16 by 20 canvas. And behind it is a bonus tutorial that we will show you how to make a nice, pretty frame for your piece. See how pretty that is? You see that? That's completely optional, but it's just a bonus tutorial that you will get. Uh-oh, I'm getting some gesso on my board. That's not good. I'll be able to sand that off. Let me make sure I take this. Hang on one sec. I do not want to get that all over my board. All right. I'm going to take a piece of paper towel and clean that up. Okay. So that might do. Let me make sure I don't get paint all over it. Please show us outside window. What outside? Oh, outside the, okay, I'll show you again. Yes, I see my linen canvas is already triple primed. Nancy, yay. Yay, yay. Okay. Hi, Gina. Hi, Jenny. I'm sorry. I broke my arm at the first Christmas media paint night. It was my right arm. How are you doing, Miss Norma Jean? Bottom of my arm, but upper is slightly swing. But do you think I can do this painting? I haven't tried to work on the Christmas media again. I think you can. You might want to do it on a smaller surface for now. But Miss Norma, you have lifetime access to it. You have lifetime access to it. So if you don't do exactly what we're doing tonight, you will still have the opportunity to, even if you stay in this Facebook group, you will still be able to paint it even next year. Okay, so let me show y'all again what's happening outside. Let's see what's happening outside. Can y'all see that? Like normally you can see the whole canyon from here, like probably 20 miles away, but right now you can't see anything. You can't even hardly see the mountain across the canyon. So it's really coming down hard. This might be our first plow of the season. We haven't even had to plow yet. So it is beautiful. Yay. All right, guys. So, all right, Robin, no problem if you missed tonight. We will still be here tomorrow. And if you haven't seen it yet, I also added an additional fun component. Oh, a couple of things in the Facebook group. I've been in there all day answering questions and stuff like that. In the Facebook group, I put a post, tell us where you're from. And so a bunch of you have been, putting either your state or your country, because we do have people from out of the country in there as well. And so far, there are two states that are tied for the most people from those states. Anybody have an idea of what states they would be? What do y'all think? I'm going to tell y'all, but I want y'all to guess first. What two states do you think are the two most popular states right now that we have people in the group to paint this tonight with us? Virginia, Florida. Looking forward to watching tonight. Hey, Zena. Hey, Judy from Texas. So we're getting answers. California, Mississippi, Louisiana, North Carolina, and Georgia, Texas and Florida, Texas and Louisiana, California, Texas and New York. Y'all, you would be so surprised. Okay, so Texas is one of them. I always have a lot of people from Texas in my groups. But another one is Tennessee. Tennessee and Texas are like, right? They are like, I think they were both tied for the most amount of people from that state in the group. And there's almost 400 of us in there. So super excited to see who has the most people, what state has the most people representing in our pop-up paint party. So it's so much fun to see that. I love it. Yay, Tennessee. Anybody else from Tennessee? And so Texas is right there. And I can't remember third place. I think it was Florida. So I think it's super cool that this is a snowy scene, but most of the people that are in the group are people that probably don't even see snow all year long. And so I guess it's just their way of, of seeing snow. So I think it's super fun. Hello, Deanna. How are you? Nadine. 6 from Arkansas. Yeah. So we're having a lot of fun in there today. We're getting to know each other. We've been talking about what state we're from or what country we're from. And then I also just dropped in there this morning, I dropped a bingo card in there. And I did not print out the bingo card, so I don't have it in front of me. But the bingo card is basically, it's just a basic bingo card. And during the whole week, starting today, you're going to play bingo. And the bingo, basically on each one of the squares is a different task that you have to perform during the pop-up paint party. So for example, one of the tasks is say hi to Jen on one of the lives, or share your day one painting with us in the group, or like little things like that. So then what you're going to do is you are going to play a bingo game, and you're going to just paint over the squares as you accomplish that square. And you have to put the date on it. You paint over the squares. And at the end of the week, we're going to post all of our bingo cards and see who actually blacked out their bingo card. And there's going to be some bonus prizes given for all of you who do that. So it's going to be super fun. Yay. Thank you, Teresa. I'm wearing my snowy hat today because it's like, this is a real let it snow day for us. A real let it snow day. So I'll show y'all later on tonight when we come live how much snow we got, because it looks like we're probably going to get 4 or 5 inches today. So hi from Australia. Hey, Janelle, we're so glad you're here. You look all wintry. Yes, I'm actually going outside in just a minute because I have to go get some more firewood for the fireplace upstairs. So, yep. So, yay. All right. I love the hat. Thank you. All right, guys. So continue to post your comments or continue to share. Let me put it one more time in the comments. If y'all did not see it, if you have not joined, I'm putting the registration back up there for you one more time so that you can join us for 3 super fun days. I promise you, you will not regret it. My husband is going to be here, Michael. Most of y'all know him. Y'all call him Brother Michael. Brother Michael will be here with us all 3 nights in the pop-up paint party, and he is a hoot. He is our prayer warrior. We are a Christian-centered group, but everyone is welcome. Okay, so we may talk about God, and we may, take prayers from people that are going through some difficult times or good times, and we just have a lot of fun. So come on in and join us, and I promise you, you will not regret it. And I hope to see you on the inside. All right, guys, y'all have a great day, and I hope to see you soon. Bye.